Welcome to TYT140. A lot of news in a little time. I'm Ben Mankiewicz in for Dave Rubin. A terrible story is developing in Ukraine where a Malaysia Airlines passenger jet carrying 295 people has crashed, killing all on board. It now appears the plane was shot down. Obviously, there'll be a full investigation. The plane left Amsterdam heading to Kuala Lumpur. Of course, this is the second tragedy to befall a Malaysia Airlines 777, coming just 131 days after Flight 370 disappeared en route to Beijing from Kuala Lumpur. Corporate speak for giant layoffs is always amusing. Today, Microsoft is making bad news seem progressive. CEO Satya Nadella announced the company will cut 18,000 jobs in the next year, 14% of the workforce. Nadella's email to Microsoft staff made the layoffs seem exciting, saying the company is realigning its workforce to become more agile. The good news is more than two-thirds of the cuts will come from businesses Microsoft acquired from Finnish phone maker Nokia. The bad news is you might be Finnish. The New York Times quotes an unnamed senior Israeli military official as saying the Netanyahu government is, quote, increasingly likely to order a ground invasion of Gaza. This news comes despite 10 days of air attacks that have killed more than 220 Palestinians, most of them civilians, many children among them. The official said boots on the ground is the only thing that could eradicate terrorism from Gaza and indicated Israel is even considering a long-term reoccupation of Gaza. Right, because a military occupation makes people less likely to want to kill you. The CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, may not have been paying enough attention to the control part of its name. In response to pointed questioning from Congress, CDC Director Dr. Thomas Frieden admitted recent lab accidents were part of a broader pattern of sloppiness. Those lab mistakes involved flu viruses and anthrax. Anthrax! Dozens were exposed to the disease, though thankfully no one has gotten sick. He may be serving 20 years in a Panamanian prison for murder and human rights violations, but former dictator Manuel Noriega is still fighting for his rights in court. Not to get out, mind you. He's suing a video game company, Activision, which makes Call of Duty Black Ops 2, featuring a mission to capture Noriega. He cites U.S. laws against the unapproved use of the likeness of public figures. No idea whether he'll win, but you know who Noriega should be suing? Clearasil. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Follow us on Twitter at TYT140. Suggest stories to us using hashtag TYT140. See you tomorrow.